Shalom and welcome to Jewish Life, the show about people and issues in Judaism and about some of the secrets you missed out in Hebrew school. The Alter Rebbe, Rabbi Shneir Zalman of Liadi, the first Chabad Rebbe, once said, "Word is the pen of the heart, and song, melody, is the pen of the soul." We will concentrate today on the soul and on melody, and we will do far less talk. With me to discuss song is Avraham Fried, a very popular Hasidic artist, a singer who has traveled the world on behalf of Hasidic song. Avraham, please tell us, what role does song play in Jewish life and where did it start from?
Oh, well, it plays a very important role in Jewish life. In fact, if we can go back in history a little bit, if we can go back to the first man, to Adam, who was just created by God, and he looked around and he sees this beautiful world and he had no words. So the first words on record, excuse the pun, that we have from Adam is, "Come and sing to the creator of the world, to our rock of our salvation." So Adam, I guess, when he was at a loss for words, described it best by singing to the Almighty. Years later in the temple, of course, we find that the Levites, during the offerings, sang beautiful melodies. And of course, King David was famous for his writing the Psalms, which is all melodies to God.
And his instrument, the violin.
Right, playing the violin. Actually, if you take a look at most pictures of Hasidim, are usually either playing a violin or lost in a deep song. And then, of course, we're waiting for Mashiach, for the Messiah to come, and we are told as well in Scripture that when he does come, and may it be speedily, that we will welcome him with a brand new song. And I'm waiting to hear that song.
Okay, so we're going to start with doing a little a variety of Hasidic song. We'll start with a Hasidic song, which is a song of longing, led by the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who is singing soloist, a song of longing, of expressing his love to God.
Absolutely powerful. In fact, if you notice, Rabbi, on that song, half of it was with lyrics and half was without lyrics. Many Hasidic melodies try to avoid or get around using lyrics because sometimes lyrics can hinder your message or hinder the expression of the soul.
Limited, the words limited.
Yeah, sort of limited, and therefore many Hasidic are totally without words, and some of them are with words and half is without words.
We're actually going to have some songs without words as well, but this was an example of a song which is a slow song, a deep song. Now we're going to try a song which is more a happy song. The Hasidim are also known for joy, for ecstasy. We're going to have another song which is the song of Ufaratzta, which is actually the motto of the Chabad movement.
message of that song, Ufaratzta, literally translated means, and you shall burst forth to all four corners of the world, which was the blessing that our father Jacob received. And when I was growing up in yeshiva studying, this motto always meant a lot to me. Like if I could one day have that opportunity to sort of travel the four corners of the world with song and bring the message of song to the world. And thank God I've been able to accomplish that.
And indeed, you do travel around.
Yeah, I do travel. I let my suitcase most of the time. My wife isn't too crazy about it, but what can we do?
What can we do? We can sing.
We can sing,
All we
yeah.
do is sing.
Yes.
Hasidim have always, in the tradition of song, they have not necessarily always composed their own songs. Sometimes they've also adapted, they've taken songs from the environment they were in, from the society they were in. Here we have a song, a sample of a song which is actually known as Napoleon's March, which is a song that was adopted by the Hasidim when Napoleon marched into Russia. This was the tune that they were listening to. Certainly this was a different type of song, no words, and also the surrounding was rather formal, with children, older people, younger people singing together. There's another form by Hasidim when they get excited, the ecstasy is expressed in such tremendous ways, and the song brings dance and an emotion, and they get on a high without needing to come on to any other, just the song carries them away.
It lifts their feet, yes.
Just lifts them, exactly. We can see a song here. This is another song which is just an example where Hasidim, it's pretty much what you would call similar to a Simchas Torah atmosphere. The joy is just so great, and the words, no words, it's pure song.
Pure soul. Our rabbis tell us that the soul, while it's still up in heaven, before it comes down, hears a most glorious melody. And then when it comes down and is clothed into a bodily soul, into a body here, it always is looking, when it hears a melody, it says, oh, maybe that's the song that I heard when I was in heaven. And after hearing these Hasidic melodies you're showing here tonight, I think that it's safe to say that the soul up there definitely heard a Hasidic niggin up there and is looking for a Hasidic song down here. Maybe that's the song it heard up in heaven.
Tell us a little bit about the transformation of music as it relates particularly to your career, to your singing.
Well, the music has become a little more contemporary, a little more up-to-date, if you will. And the lyrics come from traditional sources. The lyrics come from Psalms or from the prayer book, from Shabbos, Zmiros, songs of Shabbos or holiday songs. And we basically try to combine a more contemporary feel with a traditional message, with a traditional sound, as best as we can to blend the two together. So it appeals to the youngsters of today who go for a more contemporary sound, obviously. Yet we don't want to leave them without the Hasidic message and the Hasidic spirit. And I think we have a clip here of a song that I recorded which talks about the prophet Elijah, who we are all waiting for to bring us that great big news that the Messiah is on the way. May he come speedily. I think the clip is ready.
hanavi Eliyahu akishbi Oy Eliyahu akiloti Imeiro yoboy eleinu yoboy eleinu Imeiro yoboy eleinu V'Moshiach ben David V'Moshiach ben David Shosili shtalea B'shnei harokot So yishbokid al-kol V'soy reis koivois Ishti ne'emo Yoshiv leivoni malokos Yoshiv leivoni malokos O yishosili shtalea B'shnei harokot So yishbokid al-kol V'soy reis koivois Ishti ne'emo Yoshiv leivoni malokos Yoshiv leivoni malokos Eliyahu hanavi Eliyahu atishbi Oy Eliyahu akiloti Bimeiro yoboy eleinu yoboy eleinu Bimeiro yoboy eleinu V'Moshiach ben David V'Moshiach ben David Oy ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Oy ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Einu mikdim, soira toiva b'meira. Ay toitziyeinu, me afeilu v'yoyira. Ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot, atecheinu al yodoy b'toiro. Ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot, atecheinu al yodoy b'toiro. Tashvieinu mikdim, soira toiva b'meira. Ay toitziyeinu, oy toitziyeinu. Me afeilu v'yoyira. Eliyahu hanavi Eliyahu atishbi Oy Eliyahu akiloti Bimeiro yoboy eleinu yoboy eleinu Bimeiro yoboy eleinu V'Moshiach ben David V'Moshiach ben David Oy 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 ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Tashmiyeinu mikdim Soira toiva b'meiro Ay toitziyeinu Me afeilu v'yoyira Ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Ishti shvi al shemoy nikrot Azecheinu al yodoy b'toiro Tashmiyeinu mikdim Soira toiva b'meiro Ay toitziyeinu Me afeilu v'yoyira Boy eleinu yoboy eleinu Bimeiro yoboy eleinu Moshiach 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 ben David
This is really great. A song like this, a message like this, you really feel like you want to start dancing.
Yeah, it puts you in a good mood.
Puts you into a good mood and gives you a positive spirit.
Yes.
What's another song that you have that you can give us a different...
Well, we'll change the mood a little bit. The next song is a song, a prayer before we make Kiddush on Friday night. It's basically a supplication to God that we should merit to welcome the Shabbos with love and with joy, and may we always be successful in doing the right thing throughout the entire week.
And from Shabbos, we take it to the rest of the week. What a great thought. What a great melody. Let's hear it.
Zakeinu lekabel shabosois mitoi chiroi simcho mitoi chosher lechoi umitoi chmiyot avoi Zakeinu ay lekabel shabosois mitoi chiroi simcho umitoi chosher lechoi umitoi chmiyot avoinoi Zakeinu lekabel shabosois mitoi chiroi simcho ayu mitoi chosher lechoi mitoi chmiyot
Zakeinu lekabel shabosois mitoi chiroi simcho umitoi chosher lechoi umitoi chmiyot avoinoi
What magic, what a song can do, just put you in a regular Monday or Wednesday night into a Shabbos spirit. This is truly...
That's the trick, to make the whole week Shabbosdik.
Give us a little experience, what that you can tell us about some of your traveling, some of your appearances.
Oh boy. Actually, I started traveling when I was 9 years old, a little boy in Cheder, in yeshiva. And they started a children's choir at the time. And Lubavitcher emissaries across the states hired this children's choir to come and sing a Hasidic song festival. And I was one of the soloists in the boys' choir. And probably the most outstanding experience in my mind to this day is a concert in Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul. I was 9 years old, and I sang, actually, the song the Rebbe sang, Tzomah Lecha Nafshi, that song of longing, where King David says, my soul longs for you to be connected with God. I sang that song when I was 9 years old in Minnesota. And I got a rousing ovation after that. And after the concert, they wheeled up an elderly man in a wheelchair, and he was blind as well. And he takes my hand, and he says, Yingele, he says, child, young lad. He says, you're the boy who sang that song? I said, yes. And he's catching my hand, and he says to me, if God would return my eyesight to me for just one moment so I could look at you, I would be the happiest man in the world.
What an inspiring...
So at the age of 9, I already had a taste of what a song can do to a listener. How it can touch the soul.
This is incredible, and you probably live it all along. I mean...
Well, and just last week I came back from Australia. So many miles later, did a concert in Australia for the first time. I also had the good fortune to do a concert in the Kremlin. Last Hanukkah, they lit a Hanukkah menorah
great.
in the Kremlin. So thank God, Hasidic music is alive and well all around the world.
Music has a message. What is your message, Avraham?
Well, my message, I think the closer we're getting to Mashiach, we're getting that message across very strongly, that it's time to prepare for Mashiach, and he's on his way and he's coming. And I wrote some lyrics to that effect, which talk about a dream that I had, that I was in the temple, and I saw the Levites doing their work in the temple and so on. I arrived in Jerusalem, as we'll soon see on the tape. The message is, my fellow Jews and fellow people, not to worry, because we were promised and we are told that any second now, Mashiach is coming and he will take us all back to Jerusalem. So not to worry, not to worry.
A scheinem Cholem hab ich gesehen in Beis Hamikdash bin ich gewesen Kohanim zenen makriv korbonos Levim singen shir hamalois Moishe Rabbeinu led mit Yovois Die Sanhedrin sitzt und hört an den Teure. Ahadna koyein sind der Meneure. Und not seh ich a herrlichen Gesicht. Scheint sein Pony mit a göttlichen Licht. Auf sein Kopf a goldenem Kiroin. Hier der gerne mich schein, das ist der Melech HaMoshiach, allein. Der ganze Olam steht mit Moire, ist Megale Soides HaTeure. Und von Schlaf hab ich sich aufgehabt. Nicht gedeiget Iden, es wird schon bald kein Cholem mehr nicht sein. Am Minut gelegen geblieben, Moschiach und Mekabel vor ihm sein. Ein Schicker mit Frei, gesunder Heim, gehen wir alle heim, zurück in Cheder, gehen mit Moischen allein. Oh mein Weh, oh mein, oh, nicht gedeiget Iden, es wird schon bald kein Cholem mehr nicht sein. Am Minut gelegen geblieben, Moshiach mekabel kol in sein. Ay, 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 schicker mit Freit, gesund der Heim. Gehen wir alle heim, zurück im Heimer. Gehen mit Moischen allein, oh, meine Seele, a schönem Cholem hab ich gesehen, in Jerusalem angekommen. Sie sagt mit Frei, Bruch im Haboim, der lebt zu sehen, dein lichtigen Ponim. Ich hab gehad so viel Zauber Gidl-Bonim. Gott, du hast gewandert, tausender Jahre.
What a wonderful message with which to sign off. I feel like dancing. I hope you all enjoy your dancing. We do want to thank Yossi Green for writing these songs.
Yes, we do.
And Avraham, I want to thank you for appearing here. I hope that we're really going to have that great song very, very soon. And to you all, the traditional Bracha v'Hatzlacha, and all the best. Thank you.
אני מאמין באמונו של אמו בביאת המשיח אני מאמין אני מאמין באמונו של אמו בביאת המשיח אני מאמין משיח 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 אוי 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 אלוהי בכל יום שיבואי שישמם ליעם כל זה יחק אלוהי בכל יום שיבואי שיבואי